That is a Uri Geller spoon. I went twice to see Uri in his house. And actually, that did come about from the Hunt for Zero Point because Uri read the Hunt for Zero Point, and I got a call one day. At least my wife got the call, and she said it's Uri Geller on the phone, and he was currently, I think, or just been in a popular TV show here called "I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here," which
Right.
puts celebrities in the jungle, and Uri was on. So my kids had followed this, and they were really sort of. They knew everything about the show. And so when my wife said that Uri Geller is on the phone for you, my initial reaction was that it was somebody playing a prank.
Right.
So I literally said, "Get out of here." And then I realized it was Uri Geller. And after apologizing, he said, "Would you like to come to my house? I'd like to talk to you about the research you did for the Hunt for Zero Point." So I said, "Great." So I went along. We talked about the hunt, and then he did a demonstration of the spoon, which lo and behold bent before my eyes. But I said to him afterwards, I said, "God, it's such a shame that my family isn't here because they would love to have seen this." So he said, "Bring them next time you're passing, bring the family. Oh, and bring your own spoons." So I thought, okay, well, now I've got a chance to sort of do my own, sort of rather poor quality desktop experiment with
Right.
Uri. So I brought my mother-in-law's spoons, which were made of really stiff Sheffield steel. I brought two of them along, and in the next time that happened, so my son and daughter were there, my wife was there, and a friend of my son, and my son and his friend were both 10. So this friend of my son's, chap called John, he held both spoons so that they were nested inside each other.
Right.
And while he held the spoons, Uri passed John's other finger over the spoon, and both spoons bent. I can't remember if this was one of them, but anyway, it bent like that. And then when he put them down on the desk, they continued to bend.
Wow.
And that one for me was particularly mysterious and effective because I know because I was watching, Uri never touched those spoons at all, and secondly, they were my spoons, or at least they had been under my control. So
Right.
go figure. Now people say that he's a trickster. He might be. There's definitely a showman element in Uri,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I've heard plenty of people in the sort of parapsychology world, some of them in the military intelligence world, going, he's the real deal.
Wow.
So I choose to believe he's the real deal partly because of my own experience, but also because I know people well who have tested Uri under having been under CIA and Defense Department auspices. So
Mm-hmm.
and they were baffled by some of the stuff he did too.
Did you get that on your second visit? Did you get any of that on video at all?
No, I didn't. I mean, it's annoying. I wasn't even thinking about it in those terms. It's crazy. I just turned up with spoons, and the family.
Right.
So I should have. Yeah.
Right. Right. I mean, at least you have this signed spoon.
At least I got a signed spoon. I had two signed spoons, but unfortunately, we had a cleaner many years ago who came in and thought that the Uri's signature, which I'm told is actually worth quite something on eBay, not that I'm going to sell this, she thought that it was dirt on the spoon, so she
Wow.
she cleaned it off with bleach. So sadly, I don't have the second spoon anymore.